Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, thank you for coming. This platform is where I come to talk about community events, society issues, my experiences, whatever. Now, if you are easily triggered, please move along. If you like thought-provoking content, please stay around, consider subscribing and hitting that notification button. For today, I am going to touch on the strong Black independent woman. So let's get into it. Now, I do think that phrase has destroyed us as Black women. If you look around, we usually talk about how when tragedies happen to our Black men, media dehumanizes them. But what we don't realize is they dehumanize us every day with that statement. Because in my opinion, what that statement does is it eliminates the feminine portion from you. It adds a physical and a masculine value to you, which is a big disadvantage as a woman because men are made, I don't know what it is, but by nature, men will go overboard to protect a feminine woman. This is one of the reasons why Black girls always say, oh, we are not protected, nobody helps us. They see you, dear sister, as a masculine woman, a physically strong woman. That's why no one's coming to your rescue. I love Leslie Jones, but I'm going to say this. If Leslie Jones walked out of Walmart struggling with a cart of water, Beyonce was right next to her, most likely Beyonce will get rescued first. Because people are going to see Leslie and think, oh, she got this. And see Beyonce and think, oh, there's a woman who needs help. Same thing happens in relationship dynamics, right? Black women, a lot of us, we love the idea of a strong, independent Black woman. And we go up and above to embody it, right? So we get in this relationship with our men and we are masculine. We don't even realize it. We're not feminine. The way we handle conversations, confrontations, it's in your face. We're in your face, you know? And then we watch these Black men go over to Asian women who are spicy also, Spanish women who are spicy also, but treat them differently. Sister, they see you as Hercules and they see them as feminine women. That's why. They see you, you're physically strong, so they treat you differently. They treat you like an equal, right? And they see them and they treat them differently because they see them as a feminine woman. Period. Same thing. You are in this world, people are not going to come rescue you because they think you got this. And I see a lot of us Black girls thinking that just because we are independent and we have careers and we have goals and dreams, we should not be feminine. You know, I've heard Black girls say, well, I got a degree. I ain't going to go to work sexy. That's your problem, dear sister. But just remember, if you eliminate that sensual sexuality part, they see you with a masculine value. Now, I'm not saying you should go to work with your cleavage out. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying a lot of us, we pursue the career aspect of our lives and we forget how to be women. And that's one of the most powerful things that we have, being women, right? I will say when I first got into my profession, I always used to wonder why the people who came to me for help, who confided in me, whenever I was in a confrontation, they always labeled me as the aggressor, even if I'm not wrong, right? And every time I try to talk about this with family or friends, there was always this notion of, you know, they're racist and, you know, they always want to use you and abuse you, stuff like that. But I was in a situation, I dealt with these women and I just didn't see that part in it. So what I did was I eliminated the race out of it, right? So I monitored my counterparts, Asians, Indians, Filipinos, whites. If you work with me, I monitored you for that period. What I found was Asian women and Filipino women, they will tell you whatever they want to tell you to your face. They are pretty blunt people, but they are never loud. That's one thing. They're never loud. The second thing is they don't have that physical component added to them, right? So when I started going into these situations, I started handling it as a woman versus a black woman, because I began to understand that going into confrontation as a black woman puts me at a disadvantage, because when people see me, they see someone who's physically strong. They see a masculine value, right? So if I go into confrontations and I'm like, who you think you're talking to? Come say that to my face. I'm confirming what they think about me. Now you might say, well, that's not fair. True. Life is not fair though. That's why we have the saying, if life gives you lemon, you make lemonade, because life is not fair. But I understood that. So then what I tried to do was go into confrontation, just being a woman. First thing I do, if you say something crazy to me, I take my black card and I throw it away. We even gonna go there. I lower my posture, lower my shoulders. I usually tilt my head a little bit. I go like that, and I would say exactly the same thing I would have said to you, handling it as a black woman, and I get a better result. I get better result because the people around me come to me and say, I like what you said. You really handle her. But those were the people who were saying I was aggressive. And I realized, because when they saw me, they saw an image of something physical and strong. When a masculine man gets in a fight with a physical woman and he raises his voice and he's yelling at her, what happens? We think he's aggressive. That's how we come off. That's how they see us. Is that fair? No. But just because somebody's going to place attack on you based on the color of your skin does not mean that you cannot change the content of your character to not fit that description. Because that's what I did. I changed the content of my character. I handle these situations still on a daily basis, but I do it as a woman versus doing it as a black, strong, independent woman. And my career and my social life surrounding my career has changed exponentially. Because now you cannot add a physical value to me. Period. And you know, black girls, we wonder, why is it that black men treat other women different? As I pointed out, they see you strong. They see them weak. Well, not weak, but they see them as feminine women. So when you see two cats fight, what do you think? Oh, they're cute. So when those women are coming at these men and being loud, they see them like, she's just being emotional. She's just being emotional. But when you do it, it's like, because you have that strong physical value added to you. And that's the reason we cannot get help. Because who's going to come help us? We seems like we got this, even though we don't. So I made this video just to point this out. I hope it gets to you guys. Tell me what you think in the comment section. I will, however, touch on the independent woman in a relationship, because, you know, you can't tell us nothing. Us independent black girls, you can't tell us nothing. We are comparing ourselves to you. Plain, blank, and simple. So leave a comment below, like the video, share the video, and I will see you guys in my next clip.